Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back, soul family. Nice to see you. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. Thank you so much for your donations. All of them are very, very humbling. I appreciate you. I appreciate your words. It's always nice to get feedback on readings and to connect with you guys. Anyone that's looking for a reading, please email me. Information's down below. If you email me and you don't hear from me in a couple of days, just send me a prompt because I get so many. I don't want any of you to slip through the cracks, okay? What was I going to say? My readings are confirmation of what you already intuitively know. If anything comes up that is shocking, surprising, news to you, then it's not for you, and that's absolutely okay. It means that whatever isn't for you will be for someone else. Okay. If I say he, she, masculine or feminine, I am picking up on energies. It's up to you whether you assign a gender or not. Please do not make the story fit if it doesn't. And remember that my readings are for entertainment purposes only. Now let's get into this. I know that we're having a full moon, is it today, in Gemini? And there's something about needing to lead with your intuition and logic when it comes to making decisions, when it comes to looking at finer details and also the larger picture at the same time. You've got the Fool here to the King of Wands. Some sort of passionate ending. Because you've also got the Queen of Wands in reverse. Let me get my bell out. Bell, bell, bell. I'm going to be ringing the bell just to cleanse the space. But there is an ending of some sort. Yeah, someone's made their mind up to end a cycle maybe, or not to collaborate with someone, not to share certain energy with someone. Oh, my bottom's getting really hot. Excuse me, I've got to switch off that heater. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse. You have the King of Wands upright. And you have the Fool card. This is the ending of something. Maybe someone has been reevaluating something. I'm hearing that song. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door. Maybe you have a guide coming through, a passed over loved one or someone that's going to help advise you or has been helping you to close one door so another one can open, to make a decision on something, because there's definitely a choice coming up. Yeah, look, you got Three of Swords, but you also had the Princess of Wands coming out. A lot to do with physicality, movement, action, passion, drive, creativity. Maybe this is also like a choice to close something that was painful for someone here. Someone's curiously leading into their pain, but not in a negative way. It's almost like leaning into the things that hurt so that you can heal them, so that you can close a cycle. I don't know who this is. Tell me more about the three cards that are out already. Clarity, please. Eight of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles. Something was very overwhelming. There's been some sort of ending, and it was very overwhelming for someone. Maybe in a union, not being wanted, not being needed. Eight of Cups is about something that's emotionally overwhelming that you walk away from. The Nine of Pentacles is usually, when it's this way, it's someone who's very affluent, independent, somebody who is very opulent, self-sufficient, single. This way, this is moving on. Someone's definitely moved on from some sort of era of their life that was, I heard, unworthy of their time, or just whatever this is, because of the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, they should be a pair. They should be an equal. With one of them being in reverse, this Queen of Wands being in reverse, I heard that this Queen of Wands is just tired. Maybe the King of Wands took too much or wanted too much or was rushing something. And this relationship, ultimately they could have been in a marriage or a union, but it was overwhelming, or it wasn't up to par with what they thought it would be. Maybe the only thing that connected them was sex, physicality. And that's come to an end, a very overwhelming end for someone here. Or they're aware that this end if it's happened in the past, will never be something that comes back again. Queen of Cups, yeah. Someone is now very, very... I heard someone's ghosted this person, or this person may have ghosted them, and there's no coming back from this. There's no coming back from it whatsoever. This King of Wands was very cold or calculated or miscalculated something when it came to this relationship. Because this King of Wands didn't think the Queen of Wands had any like competition, or didn't have any options, or didn't have anything going for them outside of that relationship. And you've got the Seven of Wands here in reverse to the Hermit. I feel like this is a very codependent relationship in some way. Oh, I need the heat back on again. This is giving me kind of the sign of hot and cold. A relationship that was very hot and cold, or a union that was very hot and cold. A union that kind of thrived off of some sort of weird codependency for attention, connection through the sacral chakra, the root chakra, very kind of sensual, but that's all there was. And I don't know if this King of Wands just thought, well, there's no one... I don't know if this is like an open relationship or something, or if this King of Wands was kind of looking elsewhere. I feel like this King of Wands may have used this Queen of Wands as like an option. Why? Because with that Hermit upside down, this is either ill health, or this is looking outwards. So this person could have had a wandering eye. They may have been looking at someone else. Who were they looking at? Who were they looking at? But this relationship's come to an end. Or this relationship's about to come to an end. Who was the King of Wands looking at instead? You've got the Eight of Pentacles coming out as a clarifier. This King of Wands was looking in all places, and you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person was not communicating what wasn't working in the relationship. I had a third party nuisance. I don't know if they saw their own wife or husband or he, she, they as a nuisance. Eight of Pentacles in reverse is just not working. Queen of Swords in reverse is like a lack of communication or manipulation happening. And then you have the Tower in reverse. This was like a delayed... So this is something that this King of Wands has known for a while. The Fool in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and then the Tower in reverse. It's almost like I'm in a relationship that I don't want to be in. And I know that I don't want to be in it, but I'm not going to do it. I heard dragging my feet. This person's been dragging their feet in a relationship that they're not happy in. But it's almost like this is karma in some way, because the Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who is very manipulative. So this King of Wands may have very narcissistic traits or like to play games in some way. They may have been breadcrumbing this Queen of Wands in reverse. Five of Cups, yeah. They may have been breadcrumbing them. They weren't happy in this relationship, but why were they breadcrumbing the Queen of Wands? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups in reverse. So they didn't want to be with this Queen of Wands. Nine of Cups is about being satisfied or a wish fulfillment, and it's in reverse. Who did they want to be with instead then? Clarity, please. Clarity. Who did they want to be with instead? They wanted to be in calmer waters. They wanted to be with somebody who wasn't confrontational. But what they manifested in instead was someone who wasn't confrontational, but someone who didn't communicate at all. Why? Why am I being shown this? For what reason? Ten of Pentacles to the Temperance. This is a really unhappy household. Well, this is a household that is, or a relationship that's built on dysfunction is what I'm getting. Because the Ten of Pentacles is usually a happy home, a happy life, you know. Two of Wands, this isn't working. And Temperance, there's no healing happening here. There's no alchemy. There's no gelling whatsoever. Why did they stick it out though? Why is this important? Why is this important? Show us why this is important, please. Clarity. Why is this important? Two of Pentacles. Because this person chose wrong. They chose wrong. So they had a choice. And they didn't choose, I heard, what makes their heart sing. They chose wrong. They chose something that was familiar. maybe they chose their pattern, because it has been coming up in a lot of reads talking about we have a pattern, not a type. And like the patterning comes from, as Freud says, every woman is looking for their father in a relationship and every man's looking for their mother. However, what happens is when we are kids, we see relationships, love, the way that we interact with others in the way that we see our caregivers and our parents interacting with each other. And that is the good with the bad, that is the light with the dark, and everything that's in between, which means that as we're growing and evolving as people and going into those early relationships, that patterning that we've seen from our parents, the good stuff and the not so good stuff, is then created. It's almost like it's set as a foundation for the relationships we're going to have later on in life. And unless we catch that, and sometimes we don't, and it's not until later on in life that we're like, okay, I'm the common denominator in all these relationships, we end up going into relationships where we're seeking out, without even realizing, the negative traits of what we've seen in our parents. This person here, this person has been in a pattern, a cycle, with someone that doesn't make them happy. They chose this person either because they were safer, more familiar, or closer, and they wish they hadn't invested in them. Why? Why now? Why is this important now? Because it's blocking them. It's blocking them. It's blocking them from something. What's it blocking them from? I heard you. It's blocking them from you. Why? Yeah, look. They've stuck themselves with somebody who doesn't appreciate them because they didn't appreciate you. This is what I mean by karma. They got their karma. And I'm not saying they got their karma like, stick it to them. They're literally realizing that, all actions have consequences. And karma is nothing more than a mirror. If you don't like what you see in the mirror, then change it. Knight of Wands to the Empress. This person has disempowered themselves, and have they done themselves a disservice by not choosing you? They thought they'd be victorious by being cold. They thought they chose right. They did something illegal. They did something underhanded as well. And they were celebrating with this karmic that they're now stuck with. They're celebrating, or this karmic was, this third party energy was celebrating that I got your man, or I got your woman, I got your he, she, they. Not realizing that it was almost like a business transaction. Maybe it was a business transaction to both of them, but someone caught feels, because now you've got the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups coming out, but they're both on the line of the King of Wands. So this third party that either has married this King of Wands, this person realizes it's not working either, but they're in too deep with something they've done together. They're fully aware that this masculine energy, this King of Wands, does not love them. Does not love them. Knight of Pentacles. They did something together to steal money, or to steal something from you, steal something, or place some sort of burden on your back to keep you at the bottom of the wheel so they'd be at the top. Well, how the tables have turned is what I'm hearing. How the tables have turned, because there's some sort of blessing coming towards you. Let's talk about it. Glamour, intrigue and drama. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Exactly. This person was lying to themselves. They were lying to themselves about them getting the last laugh, or them being able to hide something. Because that number on the glamour, intrigue and drama is a 5. This is about change. And then you've got sea beacon, fairy, guidance, but where will it lead you? This person took guidance, or this person took advice from someone who was masking their true intentions. The signs are with you already. This person, I don't know what they've done, but I do know that they're watching. Either one of them or both of them are watching and seeing that you're okay. And I don't know what that means yet, but they're seeing that you're okay. The signs are with you already. And then you've got collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies, and it's in reverse. They're seeing kindness and hope and harmony and blessings and all these beautiful things happening for you. And I don't know if they were told that they would be able to, I heard keep something hidden. What were they keeping hidden? Look, a tempting offer has a high price. And we're here. You cleared something away. There was some sort of cord maybe that was attached, because it says here holding on way too tight, strangely lonely. This witch with the red hair keeps coming out. And you've got here a wonderful idea, aha moment. So yeah, there was some sort of conversation. I don't know who they got their advice from, but there was some sort of conversation on binding something for you, especially with holding on way too tight, or playing some sort of game. A tempting offer has a high price and we're here, but you've moved on, or you've blocked their energy, or you're out of they're not in your energy anymore, and they're stuck with somebody that they don't love, that they're either married to, in a union with, or they are, I had guilty by association. Because this King of Swords in reverse, this is a lawyer, a lawyer, someone who works in the courts. It could be a police officer, sheriff, military, something along those lines. With it in reverse, this is somebody who has done something for their own benefit. They thought they were above the law. Maybe they work in law. And it's catching up to them, I've heard. They thought you'd take some sort of offer. They thought that you would collaborate with them, or that you'd take something. This tempting offer has a high price, and you didn't. You didn't care. Some sort of game. So I had to make you jealous, or they got with this third party to make you jealous, or this third party got with this King of Wands to make you jealous. Something about playing a game. You've got clear solution underneath. So somebody advised them to do something. And so this is a clear solution. You do this, this, and this. I don't know if... Also, I'm getting something about like this King of Wands and this Queen of Wands in reverse. They were never a proper match. And I don't know who married who for status, or something's important about status. And like with that Lantern Fairy clear solution, this person could be Virgo. They don't have to be. But they were told, yes, somebody's proper clingy. Stifled, bored, and stuck. They're now stuck. They're literally stuck. They're looking for a clear solution of how they get out of this. They ask, I want to know who it is that they ask for guidance. For some reason, I'm getting like a father figure. It's time to be brave. Here's the clear solution. So what are they going to do? They may have got advice. They may be getting advice. An important end, a new beginning. So their advice is that they have to end something. Their advice may have been to try and tempt you with something, but you didn't want it. Or they know that you won't take it. Serpentine path to power, because you know getting back with this person, and if it's not someone that you know, connecting with this person on a... One second. Very noisy. Connecting with this person on a sensual level will block some sort of Kundalini awakening for you. You may have, someone's got Wajet, like the ancient Egyptian primordial force. I think, like, I can't remember if she is in old, like, folklore, Egyptian folklore, if she's the mother of Isis. But I know that she's a very grounding energy, very protective. She's a massive, massive, massive snake. It will block some sort of divine knowledge from coming to you. Or there was information that was blocked from this person. I heard they were deluded, holding on way too tightly. They may have been bound, a clear solution. So now this person is trying to get... There's something here about trying to get something off their back, or trying to get this person off their back, or get responsibility off of their back. You could be the guiding light. Yeah, because look, you've got magical space clearing time. You cleanse something off of you. You cleanse them out of your space, or you've walked through some sort of door and closed it and they can't follow. This person wants to be in your energy. They love the light that you shine. They may be waking up to whoever it is, because you've got be true to yourself, or be true to yourself, grumpy red fairy, and a clear solution. They're waking up to the fact that whoever it is that they've married is no comparison to you, or authentically is not you. There's something about them copying you, or looking like you, or doing their hair like you. But everything's a bit off. Everything about them is just a little bit off. And when I say off, I mean like their energy, their mannerisms. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It worked when they were doing illegal shenanigans. But something went wrong even with that, with this tempting offer has a high price in reverse. Any more from here? Yeah, okay. Let's take that one. It's time to be brave. This person needs to do something. A wonderful idea, aha moment, because this person is brooking it from either the October just gone or the October before that. They thought that they were being clever doing something. This, whatever advice they took, right? You have like a father figure or somebody who is older than them that's very immature. And whoever they're married to or working with definitely has red hair. This keeps coming up. They thought it would be a really good idea to do something, to try and disempower you, or to take some sort of energy. Your ancestry, something about your ancestry. Red hair, red hair, red hair is everywhere. Oh my gosh. What comes around? They were trying to steal some sort of karma. Wanted your karma, your blessings. They were trying to remove you from your own karma, from your own ancestral line. Red hair. Everyone with red hair. Who is this red-haired bee? Seriously, who is she? Who is she? Oh my gosh. Let me see. I heard you got a grand protector. It says, Serapis Bay, Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness, the light is here. And you also have El Moria, awakening presence, the universe is with you, wear a cloak of protection and love. So someone here isn't protected anymore. This red-headed person was goading them and encouraging them and guiding them in how to take away some sort of protection for you, or trying to remove a magical protector that you have. But this was all glamour. At the time, this guidance, but where will it lead you? This person was leading them up the garden path. It was like they were playing each other, and one of them has kind of fell for the other, or one of them's caught feelings, and the other one is kicking themselves because they're really unhappy in this relationship. So they are either married, in a union, in a partnership of some sort, or they are bound by some illegal things, some illegal ongoing that they did together against you. So they can't part completely because there's still these ties around each other. Mercury, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. So this person wants to reach out. This person may want to confess something. They may want to confess what they've done. I heard before it's too late. And it says Lady Nada, heart awakening, and Mercury's come out again. Awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. So has this person fallen in love with you? I don't know. Mahavata Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. And heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. This person wants the love that you give out to other people. Or they thought they were in some sort of divine connection when they teamed up with this person. They thought they were. They thought you were karmic in some way. And they're realizing you give a lot of hope to other people. Love and acceptance is coming out again. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choosing loving thoughts. They tried to set you up. I heard for financial fraud. They tried to set you up for something. They wanted you to take the fall for something, but I heard you were on the up and up, and you're still on the up and up. Whatever it is that they sent, it failed. It was supposed to mess with your money as well. And I heard for someone your credit. Not this one. Which one? This one? Okay. So it's to mess with your credit as well. I had business minded. And I had networking. Yeah, look, the unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. This person is properly in their head now. They're really sad that they've messed this up. They messed something up, that they're so unhappy where they are. And it was all from playing games. And it says here, after sadness, happiness, and hope returns, and it's upside down. This person is not, I want to say butthurt. Because whoever this red-haired person is, they're fully aware that they are in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to be in a relationship with them. But they've caught feelings for this person. They may have a child with this person. Oh my goodness. Sounds like an awful family dynamic, doesn't it? You don't see the children coming up on here. There's no pages, no nothing, no sun card. I don't know if I heard their grandma looks after their child, or their grandma might be grandma. So I don't know if that is like the red-haired person's mother, or if that's the King of Wands' mother. But someone's mother here is quite prevalent in like the childcaring part or the parenting part here. But you've got lost magic, atonement, and rebalance. So they've been doing stuff that's illegal and fraudulent in this realm, but they've also been doing some sort of spell work, especially with glamour coming out here. Okay, they wanted some sort of new beginning, or maybe this red hair person wanted a new beginning, and they wanted this King of Wands to really commit and to stop looking at you. Because you've got here creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow. Once upon a midnight dreary, but it's upside down. Someone here has lost their magic, or someone here has lost their mojo, or someone here, they were trying to drain some sort of energy from you. Because I've really got focused and really drawn into this card. Your solar plexus is very, very strong, or your inner child is very, very connected and integrated. There's a lot of peace coming through here. Someone's very peaceful. Or someone wasn't playing the game, because I'm hearing that song, "Two can play that game, your game. Two can play that game." Someone here wanted you to play a game, or they were kind of encouraged to play a game. They've lost a lot, because you are a great leader. It's time to become a great leader. But you've got this red-headed person who wanted to they wanted to steal something from you. They wanted what you have. And it's not just this person. They wanted your magic, or they wanted your secrets, or they wanted your creativity. And that creativity is upside down. So they didn't have any of their own. They may have been the one that was, in some of my readings, it's been talking about a copycat. Someone copying your style, how you dress, how you speak. It's coming up here as well. And this person's been blocked. And that's part of this Tower in reverse, which is very overwhelming for one or both of them. They don't have the creative means to do something to you, or they don't have the creative means, I heard, for someone to sue you. They don't have the funds to sue you for something. This red-haired person may have wanted to sue you. It keeps coming up for your own content, because you are the original. And it's reminding me of the program again, the OA. You are the original. You literally are the original. You can't be replicated. The black cat. Someone here uses black cat oil. They may have tried using black cat oil against you, but it went wrong. It actually took away rather than gave. This Knight of Pentacles. I don't remember if black cat oil is used kind of like for luck and like games of chance and money or something. And this red-headed person, along with the King of Wands, I don't know if they did this together. I heard no, she did it individually. It actually drained this person. It was supposed to drain you. It was supposed to disempower you. It was supposed to take some sort of finances away from you. With the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it was supposed to make you codependent on something. I heard fast food. Keeps coming up. They wanted you like fat and juicy, and I heard looking like a pig. Because this person is very insecure about the way that they look, because the Queen of Wands is, you know, spicy as F. She feels herself. She's gorgeous, you know. That's irrespective of gender. And people see that because it's confidence, you know, being beautiful or attractive or having that body or blah, blah. It all comes down to confidence, because you can be any size, any shape, any skin color. Your hair can look however you want. It's about confidence. It's about the way that you walk. It's your swag. It's how much you love and pour into yourself that creates sexiness, in my eyes. Yeah. And this person does not love themselves. This person competes with others, and there's this secret competition coming in with whoever this Queen of Wands is, this red hair person. They sent stuff towards you. It was supposed to drain you and disempower you and take away some sort of financial opportunity, and it just done this to them. It literally just done it to them. You weren't playing the game. You literally weren't playing the game. Yeah, look. It's all right to be alone is upside down, and now you're independent and free. This person didn't want to be by themselves. They may have bound this King of Wands, or the King of Wands tried to bind you. You can achieve great things. Yeah, that was said as well. Something, it's almost like projection of how this Queen of Wands or King of Wands feel about themselves onto you, and it didn't work. It just didn't work. My goodness gracious, this one. Yes or no? No, that one. Over here. Okay, interesting. 1, 2. Yeah. Underneath. Let's have a look. Me oh my. What a mess. What an absolute unneeded and unnecessary mess, right? Sorry that my head keeps getting cut off. I don't know how far back to do this computer. Now we've got here grieving and fawn. The chambers of your mourning are surrounded by nothingness, emptiness waiting to be seen. Yeah, somebody's really grieving. They're missing you, or they're missing your energy. And I don't know if that is the King of Wands or if that is the Queen of Wands in reverse. This red hair person may have been siphoning your energy at some point, or wearing your energy, I heard. And they're missing this, or they're grieving this because they feel naked without it. Because they don't know who they are without copying someone else. They can't read your energy, or they can't get into your energy. A divine shield of love is around you. It encompasses you. It's to do with this love and acceptance. You've also got that Lady Nada with this heart awakening. You have upgraded, or you've moved through so many timelines. It's not just one, it's almost like you've streamlined yourself to the front of the queue for something. And they can't copy you. She can't connect with your energy. I heard it's too slippery. Like, she can't connect with you. Grieving. This person is grieving. Yeah, very out of whack. That's what I mean by this person's energy is off. You've got fawn as well. Be curious, my dear child, and explore the worlds within worlds. Someone here, what was I saying about streamlining through timelines? And we've been talking about in some of my readings about, you know, going through different dimensions or alternate realities and information being brought back. Yo, you are a cut above. Whether you are a practicing witch, a seer, a mystic, a priest, high priestess, emperor, empress, whatever you label yourself as, you are a cut above. And this person is shocked. This person is grieving at the fact that they have to accept this. As where I've put this is right next to that Once Upon a Midnight Dreary with creativity, genius, writing, expression, and artistic flow in reverse. They are comparing everything about themselves to you. And I'm now understanding why. Because if this King of Wands at some point has been talking about you, or at some point wanted to play a game with you and paired up with this third-party red-headed person, they were all in it at the start. Maybe as fun and games. I don't know, twisted fun and games. But they're realising that this King of Wands actually has feelings towards you, or physical feelings, or something. And that they are being compared in some way. Maybe it's because maybe they do look like you. And they're now realising, oh, one second, we look quite similar. There's more to it than just A, B, and C. And then it started getting really petty. So you have two different people competing for your attention, playing silly games, playing games with each other, and either you're none the warest about it, or you couldn't give an F. You just literally couldn't give a rat's ass whatsoever. And both of these people's egos are being hurt. And if there's a child in the mix as well, oh my goodness, my goodness. And you've got, you know, this energy of be curious, dear child, and explore the world within worlds. Someone here is going deep within their inner child, and their inner child is taking them to other realms. You're acquiring knowledge, especially, look, she's holding a book. This could be your Akashic records. There's things that you are learning that neither of these people are able to keep up with. It's almost like someone here is questioning how you know about the illegal undoings that they've been doing, the things that they've been doing in the etheric realm and also in this realm, because someone's seeing these signs and synchronicities come through, whether it's the King of Wands or it's this Queen of Wands in reverse. They're seeing you on the up and up. I keep saying that. And things around them are going to SHIT. They're going to pop. They're literally going to pop for them. Endings are coming in. Finances are really tight at the moment for this couple. And it's really overwhelming. Because the things that this red-headed witch has been doing was supposed to bring in rebalance. It was supposed to balance something out. And it's done the opposite. It literally has done the opposite. It's taken away from themselves rather than from you. And they don't understand. They literally don't understand. You've got pomegranate here upside down. Dare to taste the unknown. Let it seduce your spirit awake. That pomegranates are, one, they are connected to Spain because it's on the Spanish flag, if I remember correctly. This person could be a Spanish speaker, or they could have had a connection to... I'm getting more from the red-headed person. Maybe they had a friend, a sister, a coven leader, I was going to say, that speaks Spanish or Portuguese or something like that, that isn't speaking to them now. And or pomegranates also look at like at the underworld. This has got like a moth in it. It's got a tarot card down here, some sage, a little jar, an eaten apple, like a glass with something, some red stuff in it. It was in reverse. So this, dare to taste the unknown, let it seduce your spirit awake, is in reverse. They've been blocked off from something, or something they were trying to awaken, doesn't want to, it wants to stay asleep. So they may have been trying to get some sort of knowledge. Slow your heart and move gently into the coming of self. They wanted to know more about what it was that you were learning, or how you know certain things. Maybe they played with the Ouija board and tried to bring up some sort of spirit, and the spirit was like, nah, it's not happening. An important end, a new beginning. They just got told, look, this is ending for you. You're not getting back that lost magic. You're not rebalancing out anything that you want. And for some reason, I keep hearing Persephone. So for someone, they may have worked with Persephone. And all I know about the story from Persephone is that Hades kidnapped her when she was in human form. And because she was so beautiful, and her mother was just like out of her mind with grief. And was so courageous because of her love for her daughter that she went down to the depths of, you know, the underworld and pleaded with Hades to give back her daughter. He wouldn't, but he did make a deal with her that Persephone would be able to come up over the season of spring and spend that time with her mother, but all the rest of the year round she would be with him in the underworld. And I'm getting that something was supposed to bloom or blossom in springtime for this person or for this red-headed witch. And it's not happening now, or a door has been closed, because I keep getting like, you've shifted timelines, not just one timeline, but you've streamlined something. The information that you're getting has been streamlined, and you're getting it a lot quicker than she wanted you to, because there's candles here as well. I don't know if someone's been lighting candles for their ancestors. Yeah, there's something to do with like blocking some sort of creative or artistic flow or something coming to you, but you've streamlined something, and because of that, springtime's going to be really beneficial for you, and not for her. But I mean beneficial on multi-layers. I'm hearing, what's her name, Lilu out of the fifth element, Multipass. I love that film. Maybe you're going to be connecting with like Starseed family energy or other soul family. Because that bit with the multi-pass is when they're going on that massive cruise ship thing. I love that film. Back when Bruce Willis had hair. There's something here, yeah. So, and you've got to think as well, in that film, she was made from a bone, like an artifact, wasn't she? So there is ancient knowledge coming to you, but at the same time, it's not just ancient knowledge. Something's going to be wrapped up when it comes to court cases or fraud or something that these two have been doing, because they were quite happy to do this when you didn't know. Like revenge, let's get this person back, ha ha ha. But you've cut your energy off in some way, and it's all to do with the way that you have expanded your heart space. Love and acceptance is coming out, heart awakening, soul expansion. This is not kind of like pettily getting back at someone, tit for tat. You've grown from experiences that were set by their hand, by something that they've done. And even with this news, like, someone here doesn't understand how you know what they've done, or how you're so close to the mark, and how it is that you're not flipping a table because of what they've done. And it's because you've matured. And I'm not saying that you were immature before in any way, shape or form. Your soul is expanding. You're allowing more light in. By allowing more light in, it means there's less darkness to hide in, if that makes sense. You're growing. You're growing more into your purpose, into your mission, into who you are, into knowing thyself. And by knowing thyself, connecting deeper to the divinity in yourself and the divinity of oneness of all. They don't understand that in any way, shape or form, because they're coming up as the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's all physical. It's very much this realm, 3D. They don't have that understanding. You're literally coming up as Ascendant Masters. Ascendant Masters. Ascendant Masters. They don't have an understanding of that. Don't have an. Have you got Coco here as well, or Cow? You are loved, you are held, and you already are everything you seek. Exactly. They don't understand, and that's what I mean by you're miles different. You are set apart. Foraging, there is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. And against your will, there will not be no entrance, no welcoming. Be gone. Wow. Okay. Look at that. Look at the energy around this person's like throat, third eye, and crown. Look at that. That's the expansion that you're going through. And the thing is as well, St. John's wort is really, really good for helping with serotonin levels. I've taken this before. I suffered from depression when I was in uni, like years and years and years ago. And I remember, this is just off the beaten track, but I remember I was medicated at the time and it just wasn't helping me in any way, shape or form. And they didn't really give you a lot of therapy. They didn't give you a lot of support. It was just like, take some tablets, off you pop. And I was like, no, this is not what I want to do. So I weaned myself off of the medication. I'm not telling you anyone who's on medication to do that in any way, shape or form. Make sure you are speaking to your doctor if you are on medication, and, you know, work with them. Don't take any advice from me. I'm just giving you my experience, my personal experience. And I weaned myself off of it slowly and started taking 5-HTP and taking St. John's wort instead. And it really helped me. And I used that for a certain amount of time. I feel like there was something they were definitely trying to project onto your mental health, but your crown chakra, the way that you think now is so golden, is so opulent. And it doesn't mean that you're not going to have days where you feel like utter crap, or that you don't, you know, you're not hard on yourself, or you're not, you know, critical or anything like that, because we're human beings. We do have those days. But there's been a massive energy shift, a shift going into the 5D way of thinking, rather than staying very linear. And they're not understanding this because they haven't surpassed that yet. They haven't got to that point yet. And I feel like there was a need for me to talk about that depression, or talk about like an altering with it within the brain. This is like the mental body. There's no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Exactly. Someone's going after what they want. I heard there's something about scrambling for information, or someone scrambling for information now that they can't find, because you won't find it. Look, Again, pomegranate's coming out. They're not going to find it in a book. They're not going to find it on the internet. They're not going to find it on like online spells that are or mass produced. The information that's coming to you is coming from your own Akashic records. It's coming from other dimensions, alternate timelines. Something's been written into your Akashic records, or there's a page that's now it's awoken to you. And it's more the red-headed person than it is the King of Wands. She cannot access this. And she keeps trying to go into the underworld, and she's trying to access it, and access denied. Access these key codes. But I feel like I've been shown like a USB port of some sort. Emails. There's some sort of email, some sort of conversation. About what? Where do you want me to go? This one or that one? This one. Tell me about what's going on with this illegal stuff. Magician's coming out and Ace of Swords. So this is to do with identity fraud as well. Because the Magician, it is about having different resources. But the Magician, and especially with glamour coming out here, and this person dressing like you or looking like you, they did something in your name, and it keeps coming up. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This person is unhappy. Ten of Swords underneath as well. So they're having, they've got all the stuff that they need. At some point, they had all the money that they needed. And I don't know if this is the red-haired, I was going to say wife, but it's not. It's just the red-haired Queen of Wands, or if this is the King of Wands, had everything that they needed. But to be truthful, with the Ace of Swords underneath, the Ten of Pentacles, was still unhappy. Because from the get-go, they were lying to themselves. They were literally lying to themselves. Ten of Swords to the Six of Chalices. Because they were thinking about past. Or they were thinking about you. Or they were thinking about some sort of memory. But what's that got to do with the King of Swords in reverse? Tell me about the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands in reverse. What they're trying not to get, there's something they don't want coming out. Something about advice given. What about this advice? Knight of Pentacles to the Orchard. So whatever advice they've been given now, there is like, they've been told to either give you hush money or to give you something. Knight of Pentacles. Give you some sort of offer, give you some sort of money, give you something. But with the Orchard coming out, it's almost like, but you don't know what that person's reaction is going to be like. They're adamant with it being this way, that you're going to take it, or you're going to take some sort of offer from them, because they're offering you, with the Magician being there, something that they feel that you're going to want. But you've got Judgment in reverse to the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like they're trying to hide what they did. The Ace of Wands coming out. What is this illusion? Because they're getting karma. They're literally getting karma for planting seeds against you. What have we got here? You can achieve great things in reverse. To the Ace of Wands. What did they specifically do? I heard in your likeness. What did they do in your likeness? Queen of Chalices to Death card. Queen of Chalices in reverse. They've done something very cold and calculated to end something, or to hurt something, or hurt someone. Hurt who? Ace of Wands and the Emperor. A business. Your business. It comes back again to something to do with your credit score, or your reliability when it comes to finances. For someone, they've opened up like a business or something along those lines, and taken out like loads of loans, and then had to file for bankruptcy, but they did it in your name with your likeness. There's something going on here, and I keep hearing petty revenge. It's like they were spending out money on cards and stuff like that and signing it in your name, and then just going whatever, because it's not actually them, it's you. And I heard a soft search will find it for some. So for those of you that it resonates, a soft search, if you were to go in, let's say you want to rent somewhere out, you want to go rent a new house out, like estate agents or realtors will, do a soft search. just to check your credit and stuff. If you've ever had issues in the past, they were adding to it, because it's not saying that if you have like really good credit, and you know, a lot of people don't have good credit, and it's just, that's life. I'm not judging anyone, you know, my credit isn't the greatest, but there's something here about specifically looking at those who have awful credit or not the greatest credit, and then doing things on top of that, so that when the soft search comes back, it will come back and be like, well, you know, your credit isn't great. They're adding to that. They were adding to that. Tell me more about this. What else is going on with fraud or King of Swords to the King of Cups in reverse? What were they doing? Emperor. The Emperor's coming out again to the Tower. They were continuously doing this. Nine of Wands. They were continuously doing this. But the Nine of Wands upright is about boundaries or being guarded over something. They were doing this quietly, with the use of magic as well. This was to stop you from seeing. This may also have been to stop you from seeing what your business model should be, because I know that a lot of people who watch my channel and other channels as well are entrepreneurs, or are working on like a side hustle that they want to turn into a full-blown business and have really good ideas, you know, or have a lot of ambition, especially when you have the Emperor coming out. There's something here about trying to stop you from having this ambition. And I had stealing it or wanting it first. Queen of Swords has come out now twice in reverse. Twice. Very manipulative. Page of Chalices to the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Offering what though? I told you children were involved. I knew children were involved. They wanted you to not invest in something, not invest in your own heart, especially because you've got heart awakening down here. Not invest in something when it comes to business, to be worried about heartache or it going wrong. It's almost like going for jobs that you know are not going to be good for you, that follow that pattern, not the type, the pattern. That it's almost like, for example, I worked in childcare, I worked in daycares for 21 years, and I love children. I absolutely adore children. I think they are wonderful because they're so honest and direct and funny and unique. But I don't like the people that work in nurseries and daycares. I do not like them, because the more and more I went into a spiritual awakening, the more and more I went into myself, the more I realised that you have two different types of people who work in that industry. Those who love working with children and put everything into it, and those who are just there for the paycheck. And the people that are there for the paycheck, they haven't got any morals. They don't care about children. They don't care about doing their job. They don't care about being teachers, or the fact that they have such a massive impact on such small, brilliant minds and souls that are going to become adults of tomorrow. They don't care. And I couldn't deal with that. I literally couldn't deal with that. But I kept working in that area because I loved children. So I still stayed in that industry for 21 years. And there's an energy here of pushing you to stay in an industry or in a mindset of working at something that has your heart but doesn't have your whole soul, if that makes sense, while taking advantage of some financial something. This red-headed person, they read you many times. I feel like they've read your cards. They may actually read tarot. They've read you so many times, and they knew that you actually had the potential to be something amazing if you didn't have blinkers on, because we all have blinkers on at some point. If you didn't have those blinkers on, that you would surpass them like that. So they did it on purpose. Not only did they give like terrible advice to whoever this King of Wands is, and this King of Wands was like, yep, I'm in. Didn't realise that they were playing each other, but also was playing you. It may have even have been the idea of this Queen of Wands in reverse to start doing fraudulent things against you, because this person has been comparing themselves to you for a long time. I honestly feel like this person is like a hired hand to hex people, or to, you know, instill chaos, or to take people's money mindset, or something along those lines. Something along those lines. this person was paid to do this and they lost their magic. They've literally lost their magic, because you've got King of Wands here to the Queen of Wands in reverse. There you go. Or Knight of Wands, excuse me. Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands in reverse. They did something to try and dampen your lower chakras as well, to take away ambition, joy, so you couldn't connect to your inner child. And you literally burnt through all the stuff that was sent, because they didn't know who was on your team. They literally did not know who was on your team. They thought without a doubt, with this Knight of Wands here to the Two of Swords, that they would be getting everything. They'd be getting everything that was yours. I heard, I'll get the last laugh now, bitch. Excuse my language. Nine of Chalice says, yeah, they thought they were getting everything that they'd read about you, not realising that you have to have the blood of your ancestors flowing through your veins to get exactly what's destined for you. Okay, they've made themselves sick. They've literally made themselves sick with their own magic. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles here to Lovers, to the Star. Wow, to the Four of Pentacles. They wanted you to let go of true love. What despicable person. Investing in love, beauty, acknowledgement. They wanted you to let go of all of this. They wanted it. They wanted all of this. And they thought that they were taking, look, and you've got the Four of Wands. They thought they were taking your true love. But I don't even know who this King of Wands is. I don't know who the King of Wands is, and he comes straight out, yeah? Oh my gosh. Well, they are deserving of each other. That seems to be their karma, doesn't it? The Sun. You're already aware of this. You are aware of this. And it keeps coming up that someone here is either connected to the sun, they have a sun god, goddess, or elemental around them that just burns everything away with fire. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. I'm going to leave it there, because that's been a very long reading, but it's been very informative. Before I go, actually, this one or this one? That one. Let's get these just to close it up. Anything else we need to know? Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. So this person is still reading. They're both, I feel like they're both kind of like following your progress and seeing that you're happy and that you're still getting the blessings that you're supposed to be getting, because you are the leader. It's time to become a great leader, you guys. It's time to become a great leader. They're also realizing that where they are, the connections that they have to each other have been fake, and they've been empty since the start. And now they're stuck with each other. And not only are they stuck with each other, they're stuck with whatever they've done illegally. Not just spiritually, having something stuck on their back. What they've done illegally and fraudulently. And the evidence is stacking up against them. I had especially that red-headed witch. Especially. There's text messages or emails or something. Look, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So this King of Wands may have wanted to come forward. May wanted to kind of like with a heart awakening come forward and be like, I love you. And you've got mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, and introspection. And it's upside down. Anything else before I go, please? Healthy choices. This person is aware of the unhealthy choices in relationships, in love, in finances, in life, okay? And it has had their head in the sand about it for a long time. They realised that they were playing a game without the key component of who it was they were supposed to be playing with, which is you. They literally played themselves like a fiddle. Making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. Exactly. This person's gutted. And the other person's just butthurt. Because look at this. The King of Wands likes you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and wanting to date. Are you serious? Separation, sadness, missing you, thinking of you, yearning, unsure for the future. Exactly. My goodness. My goodness. And you're getting clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. You're too protected and too divine. And it says here, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options not showing in their hand, and gambling. So there's I feel like you have this King of Wands who is kind of questioning whether or not they should come forward and tell you some sort of truth. Like that might give them a chance. And this person is not your soulmate. They're literally not. They may be a fake twin flame. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, and soul contract. And then talking underneath, interested, conversing more, awaiting messages arrive, text, call, email, and hovering. Yeah. And endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. Wow. Okay. Wow. That was a read, wasn't it? I'm going to leave it there. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you'd like to see more when I post, I'd love for you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell. And for those who return all the time, thank you so much. I love you guys. Hearts, kisses. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.